In the streets of T.O., everybody pushing a screw face. Won't stop street life, always facing a new case. Hates baseball, wears caps for Blue Jays fitted. No brown, we don't need a green to get lifted. A society of multicultures, feeding off the black dead carcass like vultures. While they feed blacks, say you insult us daily, but make drug mules of their hood babies. When I was in school, we used to see vagrants. They still bums today asking for change payments. Sisters turning to mothers younger. Youth are do programs for starving or hunger. Roaches run on their face while they sleep. In beds with bugs infesting the mattress and sheets. Many little brothers resting in peace, cause they followed their big brothers that ran these streets. Drug dealers calling themselves doctors and shrinks. To stop breast cancer, wear a shirt that's pink. To stop youth violence, get rid of the guns I see. Youth need to be taught about True Ali. That would lower the crime stats. Youth have no job, so here's a free CD of my tracks. Bag ladies and buggy pushing men. Drink Lysol with their drug addict friends. Pimps pushing new kicks in little sis face. But she's too scared to say that she got raped. And he got raped too, wanting to be a singer. Mayors and judges drinking their bloodage for dinner. Upstairs, I cover my ears in tears. Little bro beating his mom, he's under 20 years. Every day of his life, these streets are trife. Started selling, now he smokes the Snow White. Blind man plays the sax. Girl run over playing with blackberries on train tracks. Can't trust everybody you know, that's how it is. In the streets of T.O., baby needs new shoes, but daddy got the newest when he chills with his crew. A young girl is undressed in the back like slave cargo, praying for help from Harpo in T.O. My boy Lex stayed inside his apartment. Gonna die of sickle cell, my heart didn't harden. Blew out of an aneurysm. Philly just got shot up by two of his own brethren in T.O. It's a grisly scene. 5-day search, Philly found dead in a ravine. Dead and injured because they shot up a jab. Police chief implemented King Alfred plan. People think it's jokes, but when the smoke clears, you're spilling your beans, handcuffed to a chair. DT's yelling and spitting in your face. Give names, or you won't beat your case. Palms sweating, goosebumps and shakes. It is a snitch, but still, you're gonna get shot in the face. In T.O.
So I was at the lamppost, enlightened, hoping I land close to some love so I can spread it on every damn coast. Meanwhile, I'm on the side where many men boast. Shit's rough when you got cuffs, keeping your hands close. Lampposts like streets where warriors fight beasts. Running through the six, I hope you wearing the right cleats. Keep a screw face, you might just die over white teeth. F-cops, I hope the killer smoking the right Jeep. For survival, shit could get savage and primal. Something in the water killing us on arrival. Put that on the Bible, put that on the spiritual and tribal. Give thanks for a new day. Look over the city, the view of a blue jay. My nephew might call me over a new J. Represent the city no matter what you say. Keep it true, faith from T.O. to the UK.
Reversion of a state to combat what's colonized. Hard to smile when you know the land is occupied. White turban Casper, I am Booyah. The Hindus always asking me if I am Punjab. I trust my words leave you touched like a masseuse. I'm at the airport clearing customs in a bird noose. We are home. The prophet said to speak to them in an intelligent tone. We had the princess here at home. She's a Berber baby. Ancient Moorish admiral, head of the old navy. Complexion copper, told her I'm a pretty penny JC. The body's back to alkaline. Thank you, Dr. Sabi. Resurrecting the estate age of maturity. We're the people of the land in the majority. I'm in conformity with the ancestors. Bilingual, Moorish, Latin for the sorcery. Valuing my solitude, it keeps me from informants. Issue these zakat and I'll give you a great performance. Right over left, 5 on my chest. Raised in Shika Mexum, I was born at Marrakesh. Version of a state to combat what's colonized. Hard to smile when you know the land is occupied. White turban Casper, I am Booyah. The Hindus always asking me if I am Punjab. Magnificos Pringaps. Salud loudest.
Look, nothing in the sky at all. And then all of a sudden, bam! What is that? Anybody tell me what that is?
William Murder in the beat. Red flag, wave it. Red tag, save it. Red green, what that means, Moorish lands, bourbon. Who got claim Elbe, not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, all pristine and so awful. Know thyself, the father from my art capstone. Rip the ground, we put it back to top. See some real engineering, really no Indians near here. Blackstone from the next planet. Still you have no talk, you just a stick faggot. Batman still up in the cave, he got some sick gadgets. Nigga rich run a whole city with no power till apocalypse now. In the door cower. Red flag make a 7 as it raised. A flag above many that has waved. Self I'm here to save. I'm an all-mech, got a lot of lip, chopped up to say back up. You see the red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, what I mean, Moorish lands bourbon. Who got the claim Elvin, not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, all pristine and so off. Red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, what that mean, Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claim Elvin, not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, some obscene, some cordial.
I value representation. This flag represents a nation. Collecting information, tracing our roots, not chasing, pacing my progress, doing more, saying less. Black, white, gray, MSF, RNG in our breath. The depth of what we do is best presented by how we grew. What's true is ear of the beholder to proof answers question over. Some call it closure. I prefer to say we open since we still scoping for knowledge and others now awoken. Hoping little to not. Prefer work, plan, plot, strategize to maximize the probability. We saw caught between honor and a smart place. The decisions that we make. Ripple effects, minor regret, still I appreciate.
Red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, that I mean, Moorish lands bourbon. Who got the claim Elvin, not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, all pristine and so off. Red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, what that mean, Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claim Elvin, not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, some obscene, some cordial.
50,000-year-old ancestral claimant, flag in the ground, hear the flapping fabric sound. Red for the bloodshed or celestial realms, when all you see is feathers and turbans. Be overwhelmed, standing on the squares, independent and fearless, from lower self to higher self, with no interference. 5-point star is her, we call her Venus. My niggas are Nagas, inappropriate persona genius. In 3, 5, or 7 plus, whenever you see us. Moorish national disciples, Prophet Ali and Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius. The same frequencies preceding all man-made religions. Displaying decency, secret teaching of the ages. The heart is where the life is. Osiris is Orion, Horus, Mars, Sirius, Isis. Clear conceptions of your work during a crisis. Rep my flag till I'm dust or the husk is lifeless. Rep my flag, red, green, 5-point star, no gold fringes. Stand on my square, no liberty infringes. No rights violated, no Negroes emancipated. All they know is castrated and decapitated. Red flag. 5-point green star. How far we are?
Red flag waving, red tax saving, red green that I mean Moorish land bourbon. Who got claim Elvin? Not the name MJ. Lusty green was the possible pristine and support. Red flag waving, red tax saving, red green what that mean Moorish land bourbon. Who got claim Elvin? Not the name MJ. Lusty green was the parcel. Some obscene, some cordial, tops turban.
Welcome. This the Ancient Traveler. Gold McCoy CTR Gold Star. We're gonna travel different realms with this one. Hey, yeah. Came from the ancients, my avatar is painted. Written in stone, life is vibrant, never faded. Caught in the smoke, then you trapped in the illusions. Freedom is key, your soul, never lose it. Reincarnated ancestor, and you are too. This is the sequel, they want to owe me instead of what's true. Earth is evolving, who will get beamed up a few. Stop my homie from committing suicide. Don't do it, don't get controlled by outside influence. Seek your purpose, that is your fluid. To never be depressed. My exes want me back and I don't, now they press. Don't care about a cute face and sex. Never again will I give more than I get less. Traveling to different countries, different cultures, life is complex. New cycles, new bodies, we are ancient travelers to help those from the disaster. Never again will I give more than I get less. Traveling to different countries, different cultures, life is complex. New cycles, new bodies. We are ancient travelers to help those from the disaster. Cosmic law, just like Saul, will get you out of here when you least suspect it. Get an opportunity to do things unlawfully. Now you is a felon. Have to be law-abiding citizens. Then the spiritual truth will give you the vision to travel inside yourself to different islands. Be silent when you meditate near a river. When you feel electricity flowing through your temple. Doing things for yourself is essentials, like the brand. Everyone wants in life need to walk barefoot on the sand. The evil people is everywhere. Babylon, get out of the cycle of illusions of being a pawn, as if you are selling something valuable for less. Have to listen with intuition, everything isn't far-fetched. Angels will protect you like insurance. Have a single eye open, kundalini flowing through your spinal fluid. You might be winning the matrix, but in the spiritual world you losing. 7 candlesticks, 7 seals. Great. False prophets, false teachers, they all fake. Heaven is real as well as that fiery lake. Inheritance will come soon. These devils have to pay. If Romans and Pharisees trying to harm me, would leave them dead where they lay. I'm immortal, can't die. Protection all around me. Just in case, don't throw salt on me, even though I'm a babe. Yeah, I follow the right way. I will never lead you astray. Ancient travel. Never again will I give more than get less. Traveling to different countries, different cultures, life is complex. New cycles, new bodies. We are ancient travelers to help those from disaster. Never again will I give more than I get less. Traveling to different countries, different cultures, life is complex. New cycles, new bodies. We are ancient travelers to help those from the disaster. Never again will I give more than I get less. Traveling to different countries, different cultures, life is complex. New cycles, new bodies. We are ancient travelers to help those from the disaster.
Nice, fresh fruit. hear somebody playing some Notorious. They call right there playing Notorious to me.
Over.
They're playing.
You see, got this passion fruit and this sorrel juice.
It was his song called "Give Me One More Chance." They was playing that. Okay.
We do it in the spirit of a prophet in Islam. We study the ancient manuscripts, Moorish Quran. Everything we do is halal, some haram. No, it sounds like the hook, but this is the song. When I see a brother, I greet him with salam. Want the whole truth about Hitler and Saddam. Devastated what you did in Vietnam. Out of this savannah, so they had to use bombs. It's been a few years, I read my Proverbs and Psalms. When I see my sisters, I tell them sit calm. It's your destiny, you hold it in your palm. Mr. Popularity never cared about the prom. One of life's great mysteries, young phenom. I am that I am, that's word to my mom. Moved out the rough edges, eliminate the arms. Know what you're pledging, no Uncle Tom. Coming for our territory, taking back Guam. With that old time good spell, I wave my magic wand. Now I'm impressive vibration, sound is on. It's on.
Don't give it away. Yo, Mars don't give it away. Every time that I accelerate, they copy. I'm the master. Take my mother's and the father's great gift. Stay great masterpiece for masters trying to masterpiece. This time I'm like a masterpiece. This love gon' give me the bread. Yo, Mars don't give it away. They play your life but try to take you. Can you count how many times I'll try and break you? Try to got a great clue. Struggle size 8 you. A mind of my own with a great truth. I sip a little great goose while swerving on the state truth while plotting my escape of they rules, they schools, they jewels. They couldn't help my shine like chemicals. I'm at the top of my class on the pedestal. I throw that letter to that's HB number 2 and keep my name out your mouth unless it's about to spread my youth. Quarter come up with the money that you run up when this chrome game turn up in my young guards aim and shoot with your lame excuse. No, I never dead. This a full force sound system level that. Yo, you only talking fee out where your levels at. This is God body, show me where the devil at. I'll let you read what this life about. We the lawmakers, architects, and still they doubt. We keep it factual with math and science practical. They love to hate the natural. Pain with the gain, no clout. A little fame couldn't stray, I remain on route. I move mountains, earthquakes on speakers. Something off the counting these occurrences, they speechless. For the world, I'm the teacher. I'm sure like the beaches, keeping everything du jour. I'm the one with the features that they envy. We the reason that they seek us to take us out every season. So, Morris don't give it away. Yo, Morris don't give it away. Every time that I accelerate, they copy. I'm the master. Take my mother's and the father's great. Give me the state. Drake the masterpiece. The masses trying to masterpiece. This time I'm like a masterpiece. This law gon' get me the bread. Yo, Morris don't give it away. Yo, Morris don't give it away. Why am I in this?
Good. Good. Goddess outstanding, keeps order, she de jour. I thought Orisha Omega deity, she a more. Amongst the elite, but relate to the core. She command the fleet first to step on the shore. Snooze never sleep, won't hear me snore.
Hey yo, play me once, you'll never snake me twice. Break this smoke and never save my life. Never rolling with that peace, so respect my life. Respect my life, yo. Morris don't give it away. Yo, Morris don't give it away. Every time that I accelerate, they copy. I'm the master. Take my mother's and the father's great. Give me the state. Drake the masterpiece for masses trying to masterpiece. This time I'm like a masterpiece. This law gon' get me the bread. Yo, Morris don't give it away. Yo, Morris don't give it away. Respect my life. 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 Never. Hello. ¿Cómo está? Hey. You know the PM studio, man. 7998 Premier Road. Yeah, go with it. Hello. Buenas noches.
they go to the end of the song for real?
Not the first Hulk. This is how the original was really born. The Black Hulk, aka Tyrone Cash, was the mentor of Bruce Banner, previously known as Professor Leonard Williams. He was originally a brilliant British scientist when he was working on a version of the super soldier serum. After adopting the name Tyrone Cash, he became a ruthless gangster, murdering and pillaging the property and wealth of gang lords and criminals throughout Africa and Asia. Displaying feats of incredible strength and running as fast as up to 200 miles per hour, he was able to maintain his genius intellect even in his Hulk form when going up against characters such War Machine defeating him with ease, as well as Ghost Rider too. But after S.H.I.E.L.D. discovering that he had been selling S.H.I.E.L.D. secrets for years under the orders of Carol Danvers, he was hypnotized by Blade, as he found himself unable to transform and was taken to be executed by Nick Fury.
Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Peace and love to all the Moors. There's oral statements by Noble Drew Ali. And the oral statement said that there was a time when grapes were 4 in the hand. And with this much just growing in your yard, you'll be all right. Or are these things that didn't degenerate? So when the giants are around, this is how the collard greens will be. It didn't lose touch with nature. Stayed true to itself. So are these midget greens that we have today. What are those? If this is what greens used to be, what's this little stuff we got going on right now? So stuff's been out of imbalance. Something's been wrong. Something's been wrong. For a good while, it was wrong. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? Then came 200 acres of those. Then came the mastermind, Noble Drew Ali, brought us everything that it takes to save a nation. Everything that it takes to save a nation. You'll need crypto whoever's. You'll need investment whoever's. You need to study what your prophet left for you. You need to do it. Because if you haven't noticed, you're in the end times. If you haven't noticed, if you're naive, And we said this is all that Sophia Stewart stuff that people thought this was just a movie in 1984. People thought, oh, this is just a book, this is a fiction book. Scriptures telling you about, yeah, sodomites and all that running around doing madness. What do you think? You think Alphabet, whoever is being in the school, that's not part of the program? You have a salvation. And you've been saved. You've been saved. And they'll be playing around. But as soon as you wake up, here they come. As soon as you wake up. So you have to have thick skin when it comes to this. Because we have Drew Ali that we can say he told Moors what was on the way. And he told them, and the stuff's supposed to be proclaimed every meeting, and these people not telling you. Because it's still playing leadership club, whatever games, when the priesthood is dead. Everything belongs to the people now. So they better pick up their stuff and do something with it. You got birthright? All right, well, you better do something with it. You're sitting here waiting for Grant, whoever, to do it for you. Because you've been told since the 20s. Like the elders said, they passed Noble Drew Ali looking for Jesus. Still doing it today. Passing Noble Drew Ali looking for every other kind of savior except their prophet, who came to them personally. So this is one of the letters that Noble Drew Ali told the Moors, every meeting you should be reading this. Islam. I am glad to know that I have a few faithful Moors among you all, and I desire for them to know the truth and the divine truth. There is a host of jealousy about me and the movement now by the same people of our side of the nation that claim that I was only a joke and unreal. But now, when does now mean? Does now mean 1920s? No, but now. Since they have found out from the government officials and the nations of the earth that this is the only sole foundation that all Asiatics must depend upon for their earthly salvation as American citizens. Right? We probably saw all of it coming. And call everybody out on their fraud.
This thing as a sovereign citizen, it is an oxymoron. One can't be sovereign and a citizen of a nation at the same time. You're either sovereign or you're not. There is no such thing as a sovereign citizen. It is an oxymoron.
And that video was one of several we found on Cobb Bay's Facebook page. The day before the shooting, in fact, Cobb Bay actually posted a video while he was driving saying demons were following him. And then back on Thursday, the day of the shooting, he posted a video showing a drone in the sky and describing it as devils.
Well, yeah. And keep in mind all that demons, devils stuff and all that stuff. That's some 13th Son stuff. Keep that in mind. When you talk about these people doing Jedi mind trick games with people, putting them under spells. Because if we're fezzes up and all that stuff, we already know that demon, devil, Satan, all that stuff is lower self. That's not something coming to get me. That's me. So we know that he was still in that realm a bit, even though he was on the Morris side by nationality now. The concepts that were drilled into him by the cult leader has him talking how he shouldn't be talking. Right? So now they're going to take it and they're going to flip it like either the cult thing, or they're going to flip it like, oh, he's crazy. He's seeing demons and he's seeing devils and whatever like that. Guarantee you, if he said colonists every time, colonists following me, colonists behind me. I don't know who these colonists are in this black Jeep that's following me. Oh, let me just go up on these colonists in this white one over here and see what they're saying. And no shootout happened or nothing like that. Right. So we know that he was on his way. He was like El Hajj and all the people who left, but then they're still giving honors and they're still praise unto to be. These people tried to murder you, and some of them murdered them. What do you mean honors to them? They threw the stuff in your house, firebomb your house and all that stuff, almost kill your children and all that stuff. What do you mean honors to them because they gave you some knowledge? What do you mean? That's that cult-like brainwash that the members get themselves under. That after they leave, they still have the tendencies of being in the cult. Just like the dude who did the 20 years. And he gets out and he's doing stuff like he's in there still. And that's not, no knock on him or nothing like that or whatever. We're just showing you that in the language, just because they were talking about it, right? If he would have said colonists instead of devils and demons following him and all that stuff, it would be a totally different narrative. He's like, oh, European colonists are behind me. Or these foreign, modern European inquisitionists are behind me, following me around. Right? Your language. Yeah. And he was on it. He wasn't not on it. He wasn't, sidestepping back into their stuff. This is just stuff that came with him. It's like all the people who are Grand Rising. And then Morris telling the Grand Rising. You know that comes from FBI? Grand Rising, FBI thing, right? Because Morris say Islam. Like, I don't know anything else. 2008, they know Grand Rising. Morris saying no Grand Rising. Islam for everything. You get something more, Islam more. Give something more, Islam more. Get somebody else, Islam more, yelling down the street. A and high and all that stuff. Because you already know, say Islam, only a Moor is going to look. Only a Moor knows what that is. You never did that with a Muslim and they look at you. Assalamu alaikum, Islam. And they just look at you. Right? Because we have our own stuff. And he gave up the 13th whatever community, whatever stuff, and he was with the Moors now. He found home. Right? And I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. All I know, this Moor was on it. This Moor was on it. I know that. I know that for sure. I know he's with Drew Ali now. I know that. He was on it. I don't know what the hell happened. Two people I know who know him. And then nobody knows what happened. All they know is they got the call. There's a white car on the highway. Hey, isn't that the Morris car that you know? And that was it. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's good now. He's proper right now. Proper. You know. Just so Moors don't look at it like, oh my God, they killed him. And now you got to answer questions. Now everybody's texting you about Moors. All of a sudden, last week they're telling you nothing about all them links that you're sending them. Nothing. Last week, all those Moorish links that you were sending, no replies, no hearts, no nothing. The last 2 days, why they can't stop calling you about Moors. They saw. Hey, did you see? As if killing a bay is gonna stop us or something. I know that's how they do. They do that to niggers all the time. They do that to niggers all the time. Right. What Drew Ali say? Fire's gonna touch some of you Moors' coattails too. Even if you're good, you might have to take one for the team. But don't look at it bad. Took one for the team. Whatever it is that went down, I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. But I do know where we were going. Because that he's not no sovereign citizen, more sovereign citizen, and will never be that. And nothing could make him or any other more that. Nothing anybody does could make somebody be a more sovereign citizen. No one could be that. Now I was saying, Noble Drew Ali told you. This is the only sole foundation that all Asiatics must depend upon. All Asiatics. For their earthly salvation as American citizens. As American citizens. Not as U.S.A. citizens. Not as sovereign citizens. Not as Moorish citizens. As American citizens. Because American are the indigenous people. And indigenous people can be citizens of their own stuff. They can be wards of their own stuff. This is their own stuff. They want to be a ward. They want to be a Moorish ward and get Moorish welfare and all that stuff. Then yeah, go ahead. So you did as nigger. What's our jurisdiction? Some people just can't figure it out, and they're gonna be cracked out. They're gonna be cracked out Moors. Moors who couldn't take the weight, couldn't take the handle, and don't want to give their feza, but they got to deal with this issue. Doesn't mean that, they ain't studying their lessons or whatever. Right? They're battling on this earth plane, and there's a place for them as a Moor too. Just like in the corporate whatever. So this citizen thing that Noble Drew Ali's talking about, it ain't have nothing to do with U.S. He's talking about us and the other jurisdictions here that are Americans too. Copper-colored natives who were here before Europeans came here. Those citizens, those are the American citizens when Moors say American. When anybody else says American, they put the European in there. They put a mixed guy from Germany and wherever in there. They put a Congolese in there. A Congolese American. How is the Congolese American if he's Congolese? What are you talking about? Are you making up stuff to try to steal people's birthright? The only American citizens are the Aboriginal Indigenous people. U.S.A citizens, U.S citizens, CDN citizens, those aren't citizens. They can't be citizens because they're not American. This is not advanced shit. U.S. Canada citizen, that's not the same as Mexican citizen, Brazilian citizen, Nicaraguan citizen. Those aren't the same. You have a thick head. Their job is to get you away from Moorish nationality. So if they can get you to think, oh, Moorish sovereign citizen, oh, that's what they, no, that's not what they, nothing. That's a propaganda tool. No such thing as Moorish sovereign citizen. If you're claiming that we are any type of citizen, it's American citizen, because American is the copper-toned natives who were in the Americas before Europeans. That's what an American is. That's the only thing an American is. And any citizen of America, any and every citizen of America has a nationality. And go check. All the South American countries, no people are there talking about their colors as their identity. They have national pride. This is a Moorish American standing up for national pride. And then here's going to go some Moorish Americans, yeah, he is sovereign citizen. He wasn't a part of the temple because the temple doesn't do that and have guns and talking crazy. But all Noble Drew Ali has oral statements talking about army and tanks and all that. That's not what it's about. We're Moors, descendants of Moroccans, born in America, Moorish American. That's our nationality. Our nationality is Moorish American. It's Moorish because the Moors are a worldwide people, intergalactic people, the Moors. They showed you they had Moors on Star Trek and all that. Moors with turbans on and the curl toe shoes and all that. Moors in the galaxies. So when you say more Moorish American, there's a Brazilian American, Mexican American. They don't do that, do they? Because they don't have to, because they weren't classified as Negro, black, colored. They were always a Mexican. Even when they were a slave, they were a Mexican. We're the only one that had to recreate ourselves. Because we couldn't be dumb nigger. Clearly that wasn't working. So when they claim Moors are citizen, and then they throw a sovereign in there, know that they're playing games. Soon as something happened, and then news broadcasts and highwaymen's coming up and all that stuff, do their speech and all that stuff, and it's talking about the more sovereign citizens, automatically know that's a psyop. Automatically.
Police Chief Eddie Garcia did confirm they also have evidence that points to Cobb Bay being part of an extremist anti-government group.
An extremist anti-government group. They found information that says he's part of an extremist group. You just saw the video with him or whatever. He looks like extremist somebody to you? That more right there? That's the extremist anti-government, whatever, manifesto and all this. This guy's manifesto. This guy? And then when they take his song and make it a manifesto, just remember where you heard it first. So you know that it's a fraud. Right? When they find some whatever and add to the hoopla, those should be keys to you. This is already one right here. Like we're letting you know their play, where they're gonna go with their narrative. Been there, done that. Why are people asleep and can't see that this should be their sign to say, oh shit, this must be where it's at with the Moors. If this stuff is all across the country right now.
This is evidence that he's part of this Moorish sovereign citizen. We're less than 24 hours into.
There is no such thing as a sovereign citizen. It is an oxymoron. One can't be sovereign and a citizen of a nation at the same time. You're either sovereign or you're not. There is no such thing as a sovereign citizen. It is an oxymoron.
And that video was one of several we found on Cobb Bay's Facebook page. The day before the shooting, in fact, Cobb Bay actually posted a video while he was driving saying demons were following him. And then back on Thursday, the day of.
Crap. Yeah, it was interesting though.
So we'll start with the easiest question to ask you. Your first and your last name.
It was interesting though. The amount of interviews that they had. The amount of interviews that they had with his frat his frat boys, right? Boys that he was in the frat with, talking about, you know, how he was and all that, right? What's interesting is this frat boy comes up talking about his boy, and in the open, he has his pin. Now, isn't that Illuminati and all that stuff? Isn't this stuff the Illuminati? So if the Illuminati, right? And then notice that his bow tie is not real either, right? Why does he have a fake bow tie? Why don't you just have a real bow tie? Like, are they saying that this is some type of game to them, or what? Did they sacrifice their boy, or did they just sacrifice the more and put certain people in certain witness programs and stuff like that, make them disappear, new name and all that, use them as a fall guy to try to do anything that they can to get these people not to look in the direction of the Moors? Only thing that makes sense. Nothing else makes sense. Nothing else makes sense. Right? Nothing else makes sense. If you don't see this as a psyop, you have mental problems. If you're looking at this and you're running away from the Moors, you got mental problems, for real. And I actually feel sorry for you, because it shows that your mind is lost. You're gone. You're done. Right? And why does he have a fake bow tie? And if these guys are the Illuminati, right? This is the compass and the square and all that stuff, right? If that's Illuminati, then how are you going with what they're saying? That's Illuminati. That's Illuminati.
And I could ask them, is there any problem? Because it's going to be as evidence if they try to fuck with me.
They should make sure they get that part too. Don't forget
Right.
that.
I could walk up to them and I could ask them, is there any problem? Because it's going to be as evidence if they try to fuck with me.
But why would he think that they're trying to fuck with him, that he needs evidence and whatever? What's going on here? Something's going on. Something must be going on here, because how ring the alarm. Hey, I made that up? Do you really think I made that up? And then that's it. I just told them flick the thing when I bring them up on the screen. Stop. Wake up. Everything's lining up to show you that how real this is. Everything's lining up to show you how real this is. Why would he need to be recording himself saying, I'm recording this so I could use this as evidence in case they try to fuck with me? Like what? Why are they messing with him? Why are they following him? Yeah. Like there were times, for example, like exercising right to travel, right, where they followed you. Now we know why they're following. They're reading the plate. They're checking it out. Should we stop them? Should we not? They'll follow you for a couple of blocks, 5, 6 intersection. They're just behind you, and then you look at something else, and you look back again, and they're gone. And those situations, you know why, right? And it's not like they were in some unmarked or whatever like that. They were in the highwayman car. They were in the highwayman car. It's really weird. He's really saying that? Why would he say that? And then he's murdered. And then the highwayman gets murdered, and they're talking to their frat boys, and they're coming out there with paper bow ties and compass and squares, dealing with a situation with somebody by the name of Bay, and you don't think something's going on here? The only thing that's going on is to try to get your attention away from the Moors. Get your attention away from the Moors.
Is there any problem, officers? Nothing? I mean, like, is there any criminal activity that we need to be aware about? Because I don't want to be. No. I'm just asking. You know, because y'all in the unmarked car, then y'all like just sitting here. You know, I don't know. And y'all wasn't here prior to like 40 minutes ago. So I was just wondering, like, is there any problems? All good, man. Okay, thank you, sir. They right here.
All good, thank you, sir, and all that. All good, thank you, sir, and all that. But I already know. I already know. We'll try to be brief, but if you have any thoughts, just push the link. I'm pretty sure you might have some thoughts to share on this. Just hit the link. Don't forget, no questions, because I don't know what's going on. All I know, Amar said, I saw him last week Saturday. I bumped into him. I haven't seen him in a while. Bumped into him, and then we were supposed to link up, and then I'm hearing he's on the highway in a shootout and shit. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know. Islam Bay 4 times.
Brother Cujo. How's it going?
Peace and love, more. All is well.
No doubt,
All
no.
is good.
Again, I saw the link. I pushed it. I heard it. I just want to chime in. I'm just sick and tired of it. It's should be obvious now. They trying every week. Mine
Yep.
got to be obvious now, yo. They just brother Cobb. They killed brother Cobb. If I'm catching this right, he's no longer. He made the transition.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that interview. I remember that, brother. Man, that's sick, yo. It just don't make any sense. These people got on cardboard ties too, made out of wood, plastic, just snap-ons. They think taking somebody's life is a game. They could just come in front of the camera with costumes on and pretend like they don't know what's going on. And it's sad it has to be a brother too, somebody that look like me.
Of course. That's the only way it'll work.
They sellouts, man.
It couldn't work. It couldn't work the other way.
It's just sad, brother Cujo. Man,
Couldn't
it's
work.
sad, bro. It's sick. I'm sick of these sellouts, yo. I'm sick of them. And I'm asking the ancestors to come get them, yo. I'm asking. Trust me, I'm asking.
Nah, trust me, they're doing their rituals to divert certain things they're supposed to be getting, supposed to have been getting.
They gonna get
again, because our people. It's all our people.
It's somebody that look like me, make it so. It just somebody look like me with the BS. They don't fucking love themselves. And that's sad. It's really sad when you look at the makeup of life. Who was here first and who put it down first and where all the creations coming from, and I mean the list just go on and on. Who was first? And you see that cabbage about the size of somebody's house. That's crazy. And they still don't get it. That's what they turning away from. They still don't get it. They're turning away from their own culture. And it operates the planet. Man, that collard greens, the collard green. Oh, if they had collard greens back like that there in the day, I mean, loaves of bread and fishes and stuff too. I could see where they 4,000 or 5,000 people.
Oh yeah, exactly. Two bushels, and you feed the nation.
Man, that is beautiful. That is mind blowing to me, man.
Yeah.
I love it though. I just think it's beautiful. But on the flip side, it's sad too for somebody that comes from that to reject it. And I can't. I'm no longer trying to wrap my head around any of their nonsense. If they want to play dumb, that's on them.
Right. Exactly.
Because everything is like proof, always been proven, documented evidence. And then also the ground that we're standing on, you can't deny the ground that we're standing on. Anyhow, again, I just pushed the link because I saw the link and I'm here to show my support as always.
Good, thanks. Islam, brother Tariq.
Peace. Islam, brother Bay 4 times. I didn't, man. I just say my piece like always, brother Cujo. Same as always, man. And like brother Bay 4 times said, just another sad. Like you said, it's sad to say and quote and repeat after the prophet and say, well, we won't even need a pocket knife, but at the same time, you got to be able to and willing and able to defend yourself at all times. So just a sad situation, man, all the way around.
Yep, indeed, brother. Sad situation.
I was muted. My bad. Islam, brother Malik. Islam, brother Anderson.
Islam, Grand Sheik. Islam family. Yeah,
Islam.
I ain't fully catch the story, but the bits and parts that I caught is like it's basically showing you like they doing it every year. Like every year, it's like they testing the nation, like doing something to it more to see where the people mindset is at. That's why I understand what Grant Sheik is saying. Like they trying every week mind. They trying to see if people are woke to it or are they still in denial and stuff like that. And it's showing that most people still in denial. And it's like rest in peace to the brother Bay. And that's why the prophet said it in the hadiths that he took the covers off the secret organization. So we as Moors need to stay the course. Like we don't need to join no Freemasonry lodges or cults or other thing. That's why the prophet set up the temple, not for no religious or cult worship, but for you to take your affairs amongst men. Like you got everything you need with the temple, the school, that's supposed to be set up, political work, economics, social, everything was there. It's just because of the infiltration. I'm like, if you can't find the unity and the peace and love within the temple, just stick to what you know. Just deal with Moors like on the street, how you been doing. Like, but once Moors start veering off and joining organizations, and there's nothing wrong with like tapping into other things, but you got to be aware that once you tap in, it's possibly going to be a target on your back because you reach the pinnacle of what they don't want us as a people to reach, and that's your Moorish birthright. Like people don't know like the essence of this Moorish nationality. They just looking at it like, oh, I hear the name, but they don't understand the spirit behind it. Like we are the mothers and fathers of civilization. Once you wake up to that knowledge, you best believe that all the dark forces in the universe are paying attention to you at that point because the light is now on you. So whatever you choose to do and wherever you choose to go, it's always a possibility that those type of confrontations gonna take place. So you got, like the prophet said, be prepared before you're made to do so. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be aware of your surroundings and the things that you're getting yourself into. And I yield the floor on that.
Islam Anderson, no?
Islam. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're clear, Mark.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm from the Tampa Bay area, and that's where 13th Son started. In a place called Ybor City, because that's where he said he was. And excuse me, a lot of people, I used to study with the Moors down there in Tampa, Florida, and some of the young Moors, they started following him, and when they started following him, they kind of shied away from the studying of just the prophet and the Holy Quran and Moorish Science Temple and so on. They started they getting on this 13th son thing, and as a greeting they would say to each other 13 son, everything was 13, and it's almost like the brother was trying to start a cult or something, because I read the book 48 Laws of Power, just in my studying, and it talked about creating a cult following, and just because you know this information don't mean, you're going to necessarily use it, especially for nefarious reasons. But, this brother, I saw something wrong in the beginning because if you operate on love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice,
and you see somebody wavering from these principles, you know they wrong. I mean, that you just you feel it in your spirit is wrong. So I checked the brother out, watched a couple of his videos and everything, but I fell off, and it was right around COVID, so a lot of people fell off. We weren't meeting anymore with each other, and so on. So to make a long story short, now this pop up with the K-Mac thing in Lakeland, and from what I know, because I grew up in Hillsborough County, which is the county right next to Polk County, which is where Lakeland is, Polk County, where the brother K-Mac was. And one thing about over there, it's not the first time they shot down a Moore. They shot a Moore years ago. You can look it up. They shot the Moore 68 times. And when they asked the same sheriff that's there now, why did you shoot him 68 times? He said, because we ran out of bullets. So that's the mentality that you're dealing with. And it's not just in Hillsborough County. It's not just Polk County. It's all over the world. And of course, this brother, I won't call him a brother. I just say the nigga 13 son. He's down with it because you know someone by the fruits of their labor. And you can see the brother K-Mac, he followed the brother, he's gone. The brother Corey Bay, he followed this brother, he's gone. And I wonder how many other brothers' lives have been destroyed by this man that just didn't make the media. And I yield with that.
See, that's sad. Just leading people astray for no reason at all. Everything has already been structured. I mean, then you got Brother Cujo clearly standing in our face, prophecy. I mean, these people just need to stop trying to invent another wheel. It's not working. It's making people, getting people's lives lost.
Yeah, you're right, Brother Bay. You're right. I want to.
Who are willing to do it already for nothing. They know they criminals, and they know they on somebody else's land, and they know they in color, and they know they just killing people. Genocide is a crime against the international community and against divine law. They colored from the beginning. They fucking hypocrites. How you gonna say somebody used the wrong language and all of your language that you're using is colored? They're fucking hypocrites. And the shit just needs to stop. And for the ones who supporting the BS, fuck y'all.
Please, brother, let me be in there.
Black Fez is for. This is what the Black Fez is for, man. I'm not trying to promote any violence, but the Black Fez is for a reason, man. This is what I heard. People that wear the Black Fez, they do their job within their own domicile, their own government. The European deal with their own people. Why shouldn't we deal with our own people? He tied into somebody that's killing our own brothers.
Let me just say something. Please just let me say something. The whole fucking territory is ours. The land is ours. All of it. Whether you got a black cap or not, the fucking land ours. It's our inheritance. It's our nation. They on our fucking land. They don't have no fucking jurisdiction. They colored. They just killed that man. We just talked to that man too. Had him on live. He dead now? Motherfuckers.
Islam. You're right.
Them,
That's
man.
true. But
fuck them.
And look,
fuck all of them.
It's hard not to have. It's hard not to bear arms. You talking about a knife? I'm sorry. I don't go out the house without bearing arms. I just don't do it. That's not. I wear my fez and my button. and I just can't go outside without my arm. That's like going outside with no deodorant on. That's not happening. I'm just being frank, man. I'm not trying to cause
For
harm to
real,
anybody, but I'm not
especially
going
when you
out like
got
Willie
somebody
Running.
out there fucking killing you on purpose, out in the open, and then you got idiots supporting it. You better carry your fucking arm and defend yourself. Fuck them. They shot that woman in the face, man. Shot this guy 68 fucking times. I mean, how many more examples do you fucking need? Not anybody on the panel.
Islam.
Fuck, man.
Islam. From what I know, reading the Holy Quran of Moorish Science Temple, death is no enemy of man.
Islam.
So when we see Moors pass on the smoother seas, you know that they are working out problems over there just like we working out problems over here.
Allah governs all events.
So let them send Moors to the other side where they selling on smoother seas where they can work out the problems, because the prophet said he gonna do more over there than he ever could do for us over here. And I yield with that.
Yeah, but ain't nothing wrong with living too. I don't see a problem with life. Life ain't never been a problem for me. It's just the motherfuckers in it. Try to fuck it up.
That's
I don't see nothing wrong with life. Pardon me, Brother Cujo.
No, I'm saying that's the business of man. Try to figure this stuff out, but majority of people don't want to go with what'll have this thing figured out. They want to do everything else.
Peace, Brother Cujo, in the panel.
How about they just going with the truth? I mean,
If it
make that simple.
that easy.
How about just going with
it's
the
too
truth?
easy.
No, don't make it complicated though. Don't make it complicated. It's real easy. How about just going with the truth? It ain't really complicated.
So Cujo, I'm gonna put this out here real quick.
Wearing these bow ties. Go ahead, soldier.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this out here real quick, Cujo. I gotta run my children somewhere, but I'm gonna put this out here real quick. So I'm in the process of watching this series, right? So I just want everybody that's listening to think about this. Just think about this. There is an organization on this landmass right now. Their entire job, their mission statement is to overthrow nations. They overthrow nations. That's literally what they do. So along with the sellout that we got, because the series that I'm watching it started off with this happening and we got an agreement together. I want to pull away from the agreement and help my people. No, you're going to do what we say. They keep pulling him back in and won't let him do what he want to do. And that's the COINTELPRO right there. It's an organization on this landmass. Their entire mission is to overthrow nations.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, that's what they do. So that's what we are up against, along with the two-faced, look like you sellouts that's doing what they doing as well. So that's the fight. Like you said, you better leave your house strapped. You better, if you want to return to your home the same way you left. And I yield.
Islam, soldier.
Islam, Moors. Yeah, honors to all the Moors worldwide. Supreme honors to all the Moors worldwide. That thing we were talking about for today, we actually have it set up for tomorrow. So tomorrow, sometime around 12:31. You know, since it's the Labor Day, we'll put some labor in tomorrow. But honors to all the Moors on the panel. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy. So you know, we'll probably be paneling again tomorrow. Get some Q&A going on. Honors to all the Moors in the chat. The Moors on the panel. You have any closing remarks before we
I just want to say
I
prayer.
got to run real quick, more. Y'all have a good one. Cujo, thank you again as always, man. But appreciate it. Honors to the prophet.
Honors.
Hey, what series was that you were talking about? What series was that?
Snowfall.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, Snowfall. Yeah.
I mean, it lay it out in front of you. I mean, if you look at it, yeah, I know it's dope selling or whatever, but that's the COINTELPRO right there.
Yes, sir.
Literally, they putting it in your fucking face.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we made so much
You
money
right, that's
selling
true.
XYZ. We gonna do this and that. Okay, hey, I'm gonna go and help my people. No, you gonna keep doing what we say do, or else this and that gonna happen, and we'll put somebody else in your place.
Yep.
Hard to turn away from that money, man. I mean, when
Yeah,
you in it, when you making
exactly.
the
If you
money,
know,
it's
absolutely.
it's like drugs, man. It's more. It's hard than an addiction. Trust me, it's hard, super hard, man. It took me years
That's
to
why I said
get
it's
it off.
laid out. They lay it all out for you right there in your face. Anyway, I got to run, brothers. Peace and love.
Islam was.
It's not hard for me. Let's say if I had a choice to choose Fiat or my mom, that's real easy for me. But anyway, I just want to thank Divine Law for opening up my mind to what before my eyes and see. All honors to Ajax mothers, Papa Nova Ali. Thank you, brother Cujo, for continuing, man, to expose and help uplift fallen humanity, expose the traders and helping uplift fallen humanity, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We appreciate it as a nation of people. Thank you.
Islam.
Brother Williams Bay, we'll do you last, so we'll close out with the prayer. Brother Malik, you got anything to add before we go out?
Islam. Just honest to the Prophet Noble Jurad Lee and the Cosmic Mothers, the Moors in the chat, the Moors that was on the panel, the Moors worldwide. Keep on studying. Keep on uniting, and just keep on standing on your square. Cause the time is coming that we gonna really need each other, and only the real gonna survive. Islam to that.
Islam, soldier.
Islam, Brother Williams Bay. We can close out. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to the Prophet Noble Ali. Give thanks,
I want
Mark.
to honor the Prophet Noble Ali and honors to all the morals worldwide. Allah, Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is our protector. Allah is my God. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation. By night and by day through His holy prophet Ali. Amen.
Islam, more give thanks. Honors to all the Moors. Love and peace. Honors to the Prophet Noble Ali. Islam.
Islam.